The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and I shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer, at this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft! A retreating vehicle is taking fire! Requesting assistance!
Roger. ID complete. Fox 2.
Thank God. Friendly bird.
Strider 1, target eliminated. Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
Their artillery fire took. We're waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Nice. Target eliminated.
Our air support is here.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The illusions are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
There's more over here. The bodies against civilians. I don't think we were part of the fight, but with that, we're all lined up. The artillery fire's got a number on my head. No, we're not combatants. Some of them running away. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it.
Half of the Russian bastards.
It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
It's no use. Work to the right. Fire at that supply ship.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to induce these children to the proper area.
Erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
You need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the masked driver.
Missile.
It's the radical that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this.
Missile.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the masked driver. The supply ship at the munitions depot is highly combustible.
Caution. Pull up.
Our guys just got the enemy air support. What do we do now? Send him a tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
No use hailing them. They know they're shooting at friendlies.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in Belka.
Missile.
It's the Ocean military.
Missile.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other. This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Roger. What are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Get closer. You'll never hit them from here.
Get the landing craft! Now. Many thanks, Lancaster. You didn't have to leave our place to die.
Understood. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, missile launched. Enemy on your back.
Our tank commander down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Behind my target.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
mass driver today. They can turn this thing around.
The Erusian crosspoints show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Strata 1, target acquired.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. Stupid. Grab the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal left. If we can do it for a bomb, we'll have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships.
They took out Strider 1.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Drop your legs and crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think this was part of the fight, but look at that. They're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. These bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this thing gonna work around here?
It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. Enemy on your back. We can just defend the mass driver today. Our army can turn this thing around.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to East. That's another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial. Get the shit out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Fox 2. Strider 1, warship sunk.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Strider 1, bandit splash.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Missile evaded. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Strider 1, Fox 2.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the injured. I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Base points nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely they were involved with Belka.
Can we fight the enemy and strike them from behind?
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help or we're still up and running. Three strikes, count to three, and the enemy's gone.
The last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Target acquired.
Go with us! Can you see the enemy agency from there?
Missile away.
We only need an hour tops. We get the advantage to pin the enemy down.
Anti-tank missile. that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop! Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks! Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tanks!
Allied retreat looks good.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
ID complete.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Arisia will have a fighting chance.
Missile.
Use cameras to track the supply ships.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. They say we're done for.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
The timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
Missile. Star warning.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Pull up.
Understood.
Missile.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you.
Missile.
Should we fire? We're not firing.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
There's no way there are. Almost there. Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Scratch, this is Grand Pilot. Next rail. Trigger, boss, get over here quick! Randy, what's on?
Missile. 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 Missile.
Randy, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back. Not done, Bandit.
Missile.
Work together to take them down.
Missile.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile.
Launch control, this is flight leader.
Missile.
All systems ready. We are hold the launch. This is launch control. The enemy's closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Meeting Time. Launch control, launch back.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile. Missile.
Target locked.
Missile.
This is Graham 7, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile away.
Star warning. Star warning.
Intercept those bombers.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
Missile. Missile.
Graham 2. On my target
Missile.
tail.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
They've taken out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
This whole operation is crazy. Stop whining.
Damn it! They're too good! Are they really close yet?
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side? We'll be firing at each other!
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. We're running supposed to leave. Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save.
Missile.
Echo 13. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Get in the landing craft. Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Missile. Missile.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by a Russian tank over here. Say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Longcaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
Missile.
That voice.
Missile.
So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. Share it if you can help these refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
Missile.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete.
Missile. Missile.
Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
Caution.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
No kidding, sir. It's the enemy's doorstep, not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! It's right here!
Longcaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Everyone knows it. No other reason.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. 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 Caution.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Hey, dog! The enemy tanks are toast! I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Why do they sing that song?
Missile.
Because everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile.
Gotcha, pal.
Missile. Missile.
Hurry! Get moving!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They're not refugees.
Roger that. Make them stop singing!
Damn it! Lost signal from Strider 1.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Hey, dog! The enemy tanks are toast! I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Why do they sing that song? Because everyone knows it. No other reason.
Gotcha, pal.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. Supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Trigger, don't let it get away.
I was expecting this to be easy if all they could do was fly fast.
Don't overshoot.
I hope the payload gets delivered to the arsenal, Bird.
Missile away. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
Do they really think they can continue to dodge?
Did you see
that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time. 60 seconds remain. Trigger, you're gonna lose it. Fly at full speed.
I have a solid lock.
You think the Motherhead really wants them? Trust the plan. Lost communication.
Enemy on your back. Victory is ours as long as the supply ship gets away.
Missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion. Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Russian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Strider 1, weapons launched. No, for the Osean Army! Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. Hit them with AA shells and they'll come down.
Strider 1 is under destroyed.
They're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base?
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Basilage, which neighbor Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fire the Salmon 1!
Missile. Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Breaking!
Stall warning.
Hurry up with takeoff prep!
Missile away.
They have 4 aircraft! More planes incoming! Fire more missiles! They're bombing us! We're unable to use the SAMs! Help me!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Does Soul Squad know?
Caution. Pull up.
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Missile.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Ain't already. They can pay for it to our scouts.
Missile.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Target eliminated.
Stand us out. We're running out of ways to strike back.
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile.
Spot time.
Strider 1, missile launched. Watch it, enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
The fire set up a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target locked.
Stall warning.
Friendly shot
Stall
down.
warning.
Everything's on fire.
Target hit.
Pull up.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on. Taking evasive action.
Enemy on your back.
I'm on my target.
None of our units are able to communicate over the comms.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it, but
We do what we need to survive, right?
Missile.
not something I'll tell my son about.
What's the matter? Aim and fire.
Stall warning.
Fox 2,
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target
Missile.
locked.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
AA destroyed.
Destroyed.
Getting ducks. Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. We're on with hope of restoration. Don't worry.
Tank is
As
destroyed.
long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
Missile.
This is the OCN Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Forbanti. You bastard. You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strata 1,
much fighter pilots. Hostile has a lock. They're working in unison.
Target hit. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
We just need to buy ourselves some time.
Missile away.
I'm out! Ejecting! I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time. As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Really?
Stall warning.
Muscle Team Squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Missile.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. No good. I can't get close enough.
Back to trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever sneaks through. Welcome. This costs our lives. No, that's not it.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of your pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy. Hey look, it's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made this toy. That isn't something to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together when I taught me something. True fighters don't belong. They the cosmos of the skies. The narrow velocity the Air Force should be fighting against. In a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces. Watch your opponent carefully.
Cooldown complete. System power at 50%.
Railgun is firing again. Bad news. Its accuracy is increasing with each shot. Take him down as quickly as possible.
Cooldown complete.
Missile.
Not bad. Get closer.
System power at 50%. Warning, braking control deactivated. Positional prediction complete.
Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
System power at 50%.
missile away.
We're almost there.
120%.
Not bad. This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I found every last one of them.
Trader 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here.
The resupply went well.